Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Phil and this is Incredible Inverts and Other Animals, and today we're going to take on the vlog around Shepreth Wildlife Park. Let's check it out. Okay, so here we are at Shepreth Wildlife Park. So if you come in through the doors, you're greeted by this map of the park up here, so you can get the whereabouts. And if you go to the right, you've currently got the donkey field there. Everyone on stilts is a staff room, and then just beyond that is a toilet block along with play barn and calf. There's a bit of work going on in this enclosure just there at the moment. So, but if you go to the left, agreed here with the capybara and mara enclosure that goes round the tropical buildings. So we'll head round this way. We've also got here at the park the hedgehog hospital there that is not open to the public. So on the way with still hedgehogs in there. So here we have the mara. So there's currently 2 mara here at the park. And we've got a male and a female, and they share this enclosure with the capybaras. Capybaras are one of the larger rodents. Out there, the capybaras are the largest. These guys are a large rodent in the cave, so same family as guinea pigs. Make kind of guinea pig like noises. You might be able to hear them squeaking a little bit. They come from South America. Okay, if we head around here, we've got some bird aviaries. There we have a great owl just up there in the shelter. If the camera focuses in, that is what they look like. There is 2 in there. We also have the white-nosed classy this enclosure. So we have a single male here because they are fairly solitary by nature. And this is Caesar. Say hello. Oh, it's a tyrant life being a quality. Again, these come from South and Central America. And yeah, yes, this habitat with trees to climb up. There's also brown-nosed coatis over here as well. And there's a tropical house here. And then here we've got red panda enclosure, and just see a little panda up there at the top of the trees. And there's a pair of red pandas here. We've got Sandara and Ago. There you can see one of the pandas at the moment. And whoop, owls going away. Here have the snowy owls. And there is 2 in there as well. Head around here, we've got the bamboo plantation. Bamboo is growing for the pandas. And if you carried on up that way, that's one way to Nocturnal House and to the back of the alpacas and stuff. And then this enclosure here is the brown-nosed coati enclosure, which is a few more of, and all females. I'll see if any of them are out, but they do have a couple of houses that we can look into as well. Not necessarily seen one out in a moment, so we'll see if there's any in the house. It is a glorious afternoon here at the park. So currently filming this vlog Monday afternoon. It's actually not long gone for when I filmed this, and this is certainly quite a period. Here's a couple in one of the houses. Yeah, if you're looking to come to park when it's a bit quieter after 3, especially on a weekday, but any day after 3, it's normally a fair bit quieter. There's another one in the bigger house. I want to say hello. Hello, you all. So yeah, qualities in South America. Members of the raccoon family, and yeah, they've got this big tree here to explore. So yeah, this can be a bit of a different style of like vlog style video. Let me know in the comments if you enjoy this sort of thing. Sometimes do these live here on YouTube as well as on TikTok. It's occasionally, especially now the weather's getting nicer, and some of the days are getting longer, and the park's now open longer as well. So the park's now open until 5. In this enclosure there are gooties, if we can see them. Doesn't look like it at the moment, but it might be in the house maybe. And that's what they look like. Okay. Then we'll go around into the tropical house. And at the back of this is hidden treasures. Okay. So, in the tropical house, which does get very, very warm in here. Especially this time again, we've got this enclosure, the armadillos. There we go. They've got Sealu and Canate. There's a rooster in there, but I do have a burrow just underneath that stump there. So if you can't see them out there, they may be burrowed. Sorry. Okay. And we've got those just under works at the moment. A whole bunch of plant life in here. Try and keep it nice and tropical. With the ponds, stream. Actually on show today is our carpet python. And nicely on display there. You can't ever see him, he's actually normally right in the front left hand corner if he's hiding, but when he's out on display he sits nicely like that, which is really nice to see. So yeah, he has all that enclosure for himself. So up here to little pond areas where over here we have the caiman. Down there, you've got cane and Whitaker. So our Cuvius dwarf caiman is just right down there as well, and then got all the cichlids in there with them as well. In this pond, if he ventures out, is a softshell turtle. He often hides underneath the bridge. And then there's a pair of snake-neck turtles in this pond.
What turtles?
Snake-neck turtles.
Snake-neck.
That's the tropical house, and then we slide through this door, and then through to here is a little bit cooler. This is hidden treasures. So I don't normally show this on any live streams because there's no signal in this building, but here we have the leaf cutter ants. At the moment, their fungus gardens isn't looking the best. They've kind of destroyed it over the winter period, but now the trees are starting to blossom and stuff. Hopefully, I'll start building that again. We've got currently a tank currently on the maintenance, getting that ready, hopefully for something new. Then we've got the poison dart frogs, Dendrophis azurus. What's it name? A wall of invertebrates. They've got Chili Rose tarantula. There's forest scorpions. Now, that one boat, the way it's not the best, that is Brazilian black Grammatica pulchra, and even a Mexican flame, the Brachypelma auratum. Some young giant African land snails. Hissing cockroaches, sun beetles, giant flower beetles, assassin bugs, so cockroaches. There's quite a few in there. Giant peppered cockroaches, Maclay spectre stick insects. Which we breed here. You can have a keeper. We have rhino rat snake. Beautiful green coloration on the rhino rat snake. White street frogs. Getting this sometimes on screen, sometimes right at the back, on the top log sometimes, and sometimes are hiding elsewhere. Fire skink down there. And then in here there is a plated lizard. Again, if he's not out, he's hiding underneath all this rockwork. And if we come out, back out into the light, we have the other half of the capybara enclosure. And the one behind it is porcupines, and there's capuchin monkeys over there. Goes on to there, and the capybaras basically have access to this bridge, and they can go underneath, and so can the Mara. That's outside. And there's like the cappies and another one over that way. They were over here. We might see them a bit later on in the vlog, maybe. So yeah, this is Shepreth Wildlife Park. So on the Cambridgeshire-Hertfordshire border. So Cappy Pond. So capybaras can swim as they like. Oh, the goosies right now. And it's easy access by the train. It's on the Cambridge to King's Cross train line. There's a train station, Shepreth train station, right pretty much at the top of our car park. You can see one of the goosies there. I did see another one around here, but it might have gone underneath this house possibly. Yeah, so they're the agoutis. Then over here we have the alpacas. One's in the house. So here's two here. Two cheeky alpacas there. You gonna say hello? Oh, what's that? Oh, camera, scary. Oh yeah, the alpacas. They'll actually be moving enclosures soon. So, again, this is the other end of the capybara and Mara enclosure. And then we have two enclosures of female capuchins, 3 in each. We'll see if we can see them at all, whether they'll come out and greet us at all. So, all the trees are starting to come into leaf now, so they're starting to look a lot more green around here. So this is the time of year we're like, oh, here's one here. One of our capuchins. one of the rarest animals in the park. Possibly the rarest, actually. And like I said, we've got 2 groups of females, 3 in each group, for their indoor houses. And you can walk up that bit if you so choose. And here's the other group of 3, and all 3 are out this one. And cheeky capuchins. He love to destroy things and cause mischief. And over here is the porcupine enclosure. Might not see them, but yeah, we've got porcupines, African crested porcupines in here. I do have a house with them, so if you walk up to this end, if they're not out and about, you might catch a glimpse of them in the mirror. Maybe you might be able to make it out just about. They are nocturnal, but these guys do come out during the day sometimes, especially if the keepers are feeding them, or if there's any kind of birthday parties or anything like that going on. There's an island of keepers over there with the ringtail lemurs. So yeah, our ringtail lemurs live on an island. Again, you can walk all the way around this island if you choose. And yeah, now the trees are starting to come into leaf now. It's going to be fun. Yeah, the ringtail lemurs have access to full trees and stuff, so they can climb those at will, which is really nice. And because yeah, with the spring, they're becoming in the willow, they're starting to bud up and shoot and stuff. They'll help themselves to some of those buds. So a bit of free extra browse, which is really nice that we can provide that for them. So we're going to go head into the nocturnal house. Again, actually, part of the and do live streams here, don't often go into the nocturnal house. I might get a little bit echoey in here. And you can actually just see we're doing it just yeah, right next to the train line, the railway. So I'm going through the door. I've got these flats. There's a window there if you don't want to go fully in, or if you're going from the other direction. And we don't have to come to this bit, but this bit is the flight area. Hopefully it'll pick it up. I'm probably not going to be the most active, but in here you are then in with the bats. And what I'll be able to make out there is one on the fruit slabs, and there's one on the street bars. And if you can hear any clicks, oh, they'll fly past me. That's them. That's their echolocation. Although these are different fruit bats, so they don't really need echolocation, so it's really basic. That's why we can hear it with our own ears. So yeah, these guys are in here flying with the bats. Well, I'm walking with the bats, he's flying around me. Something straight path, and they won't fly into you or anything. But it's really cool sort of area to come in to. Nice and cool compared to outside. It's quite warm outside. And just cool being in here, like I say, with the bats flying around you. You come out about 12 o'clock. The keepers do a feed and talk for them, so that's when they're most active. I'll tell you all about the bats. Yeah, I don't know if you'll see them, but we have. Oh, there is one. I spotted one, and then it disappeared. Naked mole rats. These are incredible. Oh, there we go. There we go. There's one. Incredibly weird animals. You're not lucky if you see them, though. I sometimes find I don't always see them, so I'll take that as a win. But yeah, that's kind of what they look like. Yeah, they're very odd, but very cool. Through this door. So this bit, so come through that door over there, This bin ends all behind glass. I'm not in with the animals out, so you can see the bats here behind glass. If you didn't want to go in with the bats, they're going through this bit of plastic. You just seen going up there is the slow loris. Pygmy slow loris, venomous primate, which is incredible. Very endangered. So I'm quite pleased to have these guys here as well. So it's always it's always good to be able to see them, because again, they're not the easiest things to see. So yeah, that was cool. And so coming out of Funhouse, actually, they do have CCTV, so you can see the bats and stuff, and even the loris potentially without actually going in with them. And then if you headed through these doors, that leads into what's called Bunnyland, where we've got some rabbits. So, but yeah, if you head back out, gonna head this way again, and going to take a left to see some more birds of prey. So, again, get another view of Rintalima Island, but in here we have the striated caracara. Absolutely stunning bird. Hello. You beautiful? Yes, you are. And then there's another one there as well. And absolutely stunning. Really, really beautiful birds. They're really, really intelligent. I'll be able to just see over there the ringtail lemur. If I zoom in and focus it, ringtail lemurs. Sun worshipping on top of the house. Fantastic. Oh, we'll go over this bridge over the lake. Again, you can see lemurs from here. Nice little waterfall as well. Then we come to this bit. So in here, we'll have our smallest owl's order up there at the moment. And I don't know if you'll necessarily if you'll focus in our northern white-faced owls. They're pretty cool as well. And then we've got this rather large enclosure here, which is our ibis. Oh, there we are. So we've got sacred ibis, and there is, you can see it up there at the top hollow, is a wall drop ibis, or northern bald ibis. I'll find up there now. Here we have the Education and Discovery Centre. So weekends and school holidays, this is open to the public unless it's booked out for events. And yeah, it gets hired out for things like birthday parties and things like that. Now, this way, so here is our Sumatran tiger enclosure with caribou. In here somewhere. We'll transport, but she does have two houses if she wants to be in a house. And it's surprising how easily a Sumatran tiger can hide in all the bamboo. So we may not see her, but we'll see. So, then in here, if he's down about, is Freddy, the northern or European lynx. Again, he may be always up to him. We'll hopefully see him around the other side here. Again, so you can head round to Bunnyland that way as well. So, hopefully, there he is. Hopefully, you can see him there. Sun's not in the best place for the film, but hopefully, you can see him. He's a beautiful boy. Other than in this one, we have our clouded leopard, who is probably one of the most difficult animals to spot. And again, yeah, the sun's not really in the right place to film on that enclosure. And here is the otters. Asian small clawed otters or short clawed otters, which are one of the noisiest animals on the park when they're out. But again, they do have a couple of homes that they can go into, and this is after feeding time, so they're probably sleeping off a big feed. Again, look out the leopard enclosure from the other side. And if you're in here, this is one of the tiger houses, and you can head up on the steps as well to have a look through. We'll see if she's in this one. Nope. But she might be another one. There's all sorts of educational things on the walls yeah, as well. Let's take a little walk up. So you get, as long as it's not raining all the way through and the chains are off, you can walk up here. Which overlooks the tigers and the lynx and clouded leopard, but primarily the tiger enclosure. It's a good spot to be for feeding times, and you can see the other houses over there. There's a pond, and got platforms. So yeah, always worth walking up in. It gives you a nice overview of the park as well. So yeah, actually around here next to the otters, which hung out, is our main wolf enclosure. So, one over there in the shade, just there. They are beautiful, beautiful canids. They're not true wolves, but they are kind of they're always related to things like bush dogs. They're from again, these are from South America, as are bush dogs. Or hello, you look at him. See, absolutely beautiful, really, really beautiful animals. I've actually bred twice. Here, currently these guys are separated because we've got mum and son. This isn't the son, so they are separated. Right, oh, as I end up, I'm wandering off now. We'll leave him in peace. Right. This island here is Golden Lion Tamarin Island. I have there's two males here currently. They probably have the best hairdos on the park. Again, if they come out and about, but yeah, I filmed this sort of late afternoon, so they may have gone in something for the day, possibly into the house. But again, when they come out, they've got access to these trees. Stuff so really, really nice. Tiger enclosure with a tiger pond. The other tiger house is just around here, so we'll have a little look in here to see if the tiger is in the house in here. And it's always worth looking in houses, animal houses, actually, if they've got public access to see if that's where animals are. No, she's not in the house. So she's not in the house, but she's somewhere. And that's just how easy they light up, and just comes around to the other side of the Lima Lake. And you even get sort of views down here, potentially of a tiger if she shows up. do. We'll start heading around down here. So yeah, might not get a tiger in this vlog, but potential on live streams and perhaps future vlogs you could do like this video. I want to see more videos like this occasionally on the channel. Hopefully we'll see a tiger in the future. So down here I have the aardvarks, and most probably going to be sleeping. They've come into the house. Ah, there we go. Look at that, perfect. Our 3 aardvarks. And get into experiences with these guys, so you can come play and we can feed the aardvarks, make the aardvarks. This is their outdoor enclosure. But again, they are nocturnal, so they mainly come out at night. And this building here is our pygmy marmosets, the smallest monkeys in the world. But can we spot any? There's quite a bit of reflection because of where the sun is, unfortunately. But sometimes it comes right up to the window. Yeah, they come up to the window. One right by the mirror there, actually, right at the back. Possibly you can see me. Hello. There's one. Looks like it's next to me. First on it's in front of the mirror. There's a little group of those in there. And then on this island here is the white-lipped tamarins or red-bellied tamarins. They've got many different names. And they actually have a baby at the moment. So that was just recently announced for Mother's Day that there is a baby tamarin, only which is super exciting. It's always nice to have babies. So, and again, yeah, they come out, they have access to all these trees and stuff, which is absolutely fantastic, especially for small little tiny parameters. So you may not actually see them, but they will. Yeah, real nice area. And then through into the meerkats. Lots of people's favourites, of course. This is a fairly old group. I believe there's 5 in this group. We've got fake termite mound there. But then it all goes around, and they've got an outside area as well. Then this enclosure, you may have heard them just a minute ago. This is the loudest sounds in the park, the black and white ruffed lemurs. You want over there? There's 2 young males here at Shepreth, and these are the 2nd loudest primates in the world, second only to the howler monkey. So yeah, you might know one typical come around here. There's now one right back over there. You want to come over this way? But yeah, black and white ruffed lemurs, absolutely beautiful animals, but yeah, incredibly loud. When you hear them shouting, they're not fighting or anything. That is just them letting everyone know that they're there. A lot of people, when they hear black and white ruffed lemurs, they always think, "Oh my god, they're having a fight," but they're not. Oh, we'll just still one at the front there. There's one there. Whoop, jump, moving around, as you can see. Very nice. Over here, we have some very special animals here at Shepreth, and that is Scottish wildcats. I do have a few Scottish wildcats. So, oh, there's one there. This is the adult male. The most endangered animal, or most endangered mammal in the UK. And females in this one over here, and then we do have some of the kids that have grown up uh, as well, but not with them. They're in separate enclosure. You might be able to hear the donkeys. I think they're just in keepers, so they're like, oh, food time. He is partying Janet, but whether we'll see him again, he can be quite elusive. Actually has these aerial walkways up around. This was there are two other enclosures if he chooses to go over to them. Back around here, you may have heard a donkey. There is donkeys over here. Sunny the donkey. Oh, in the carrier, I've got a really old tractor. So yeah, plenty of finger benches. So that enclosure there, that's the wildcat kittens, which are now basically adult anyway. More signage, interpretation. Figures and the play area with sand pits and yeah, all the play equipment that you may want. Maybe go through into here. This is the African Sands building. Some artifacts. And this is home to tortoises and turcos in here. There's soul cut tortoises, there's one there. Leopard tortoises, but it might be outside because it's quite a nice day. The turcos don't go outside. There's the violaceous turcos. There's also white crested turcos, one of them there. And then there is red crested turcos, including the famous Rosie. Ooh, let me get you. One up there. It's quite a warm day, so they're sort of panting a little bit. Oh. There's some work going on in here at the moment, and there's another red crested. Warm day, you're sitting on top of a heater. What are you doing? Yeah, turquoise, absolutely beautiful birds. Right in here, and some more inverts. They common sun beetles. A few different ones. Yeah, there's a good few in there. There's also snails and millipedes in there as well. And the main thing you can see is the beetles. Some mantellas in here, blue leg mantellas, which you never see. Again, on the live streams, you don't tend to see inside of here because the signal is pretty terrible in this building. And then here's the golden mantellas somewhere. I can't see them at the moment. And then we've got some different seized artifacts and various things from customs and stuff on display. Come on, see if the big tortoise Solomon is out here at all. There he is. Oh. That is Solomon, the biggest tortoise in Shepreth Wildlife Park. And then there is leopard tortoises as well. And so, and of course, there's play area. So yeah, if you come with your kids, there's somewhere to give kids a little steam. So this big building here is cafe and play barn. so indoor play area, and yeah, the park's cafe. And so on, and yeah, more picnic benches and stuff. So I've got the zip line. So yeah, absolutely bring like pack lunches and stuff. But also yeah, try and get food at parks if you can. So, and as you'll find along here, got a bit of a history of the park, of how the land looked, how it started when the owner of the park bought the park, how it all looked before this was here. So and do yeah, look at this and read different things. So we've actually been walking around there today, and obviously it looks very different to that now. And walked around there as well. It looks very different. So yeah, it's always good. I like that sort of stuff. And then that's all good. That's all disabled friendly play area and equipment. And there's the model dinosaurs and stuff. I've got the obviously the much needed toilet block. And then literally you come back down here and you basically come to the side again. So yeah, there's some building stuff going on here, changing enclosures and stuff. And yeah, building some new ones, changing things over, changing things around. So yeah, there's always maintenance going on at a lot of zoos and stuff. And this is just the other side of the dog field, with dinosaurs and undercover picnic benches, fossilized wood. So quite interesting. And we've got some wallabies. So Bennett's wallaby and Palmer wallabies. And also in this field, if you're lucky, there are a few prairie dogs running around as well that you might see. And I can see the capybaras have stayed on over this side, so we'll have a look at the capybaras before we end the vlog. So, and here we have the capybaras. A lot of people's favourites at the moment. Again, you can do experiences with the capybaras. You get to come in, meet them, give them their food. So, and there's the Mara as well. Yeah, these can be essentially first animal sees, as well as the large animals that you see when you visit Shepreth Wildlife Park. There you go. So yep, that's my spring vlog, if you like, from Shepreth Wildlife Park. Let me know if you like this style of video down in those comments. I don't normally do vlog style at zoos. I tend to do ones where I just film stuff and then put music over the top and stuff. But if you like this, perhaps I'll do more of them. And yeah, and again, perhaps I'll do more here at Shepreth, perhaps through different seasons. You know, see what's like in a couple of months' time and stuff. So yeah, let me know down in those comments and stuff. And yeah, get out there, visit your local zoo or aquarium. You know, especially coming into spring now. You know, this is kind of perfect weather in my opinion. If you're coming here to Shepreth, yeah, after 3, it's kind of the best time for quiet. If you want it nice and quiet and kind of feel like you got to yourself, stuff after 3. But again, obviously, just remember, somebody else might start going into their houses and stuff. But it's just nice to have a nice leisurely walk around. So guys, yeah, if you did enjoy this video, please do give it a thumbs up and post some comments down below. Thank you to everyone that's subscribed to the channel, become channel members, become Patreon members. So check out the description of the video for all my various links, including my website, my affiliate link to Spider Shop, so you can do all your shopping with those guys. I get a bit of commission and no extra cost to you. So there's also discount codes for MK Exotics and Landscapes, as well as links to my TikTok, Instagram, and everything like that. But until next time, guys, thank you for watching, take care, and keep rocking.